Hello guys, welcome back to day 18 of our 30 days React Zero to Hero series. And today we will be discussing about HOCs. Let's get started. So what are the HOCs? So HOC stands for higher order components. The component which takes another component as an argument and returns an enhanced component. So in our current example, we are showing the parent component and two child components. But for each of the component, we have written this state variable and the increment button functionality. Also for the child 1, same, the state variable and increment button functionality. And same for the child 2 as well. So to perform similar activity, we have to write same code at 3 different places. So that makes our code redundant. So let us see how we can implement the HOCs and reduce the code redundancy. So for this, we will create one folder called it HOC. Inside this, I'll create one component and we will call it as a with count HOC dot JSX. Inside this, we will create a functional component. So function with count. It will receive an incoming component. So incoming component. And as discussed, HOC will return an enhanced component. So we'll return function enhanced component. Also it will receive its props. And this function will return the incoming component with enhanced properties. Like component like this. And to share the props with this enhanced component, we have to write props like this only. Also we can create a common state variable. And we will initialize it to 0. Also I will write a function to increment this count. So like this. We can share the state and the functions of this enhanced component with our incoming component by using the props. Like this. And at the bottom, I'll export this default. Like this. Also you should use with count HOC. So this is a naming convention most of the developer follows while writing HOCs. Now let's go back to our parent component. I'll clear everything here and I'll create this new component from scratch. Also we will receive the props and in the return I'll copy the same code which we had written in our previous example. So now this count will become props.count as our HOC is giving count and increment count as a props. So for this on click also I will implement props.increment count like this. While exporting, we need to do one more thing like const enhanced parent equal to, we will need to import this with counter and we will need to wrap our parent component inside this with component HOC like this, and we will export our enhanced parent component like this. Let's see on our front end. So as you can see, currently we are showing the parent count 0 and increment parent counter button. So I will increment this. So as you can see, the parent count is getting incremented. Similarly, we can use the same HOC for our child component as well. Let's go to our child component. We do not need this state variable now. Also this count becomes props.count, and for the on-click handler we will give props.increment. And also while exporting, we'll need to do enhanced child 1 equal to with count HOC and wrap this child 1 component. And we will export this enhanced child. And also in our root app component, I will import this child 1 component as well. So as you can see on our front end, the parent component's count is getting incremented independently, and also for the child component, the component's count is getting independently incremented. So this is the main use of the HOCs in the React project. We can create a one HOC and write our redundant code inside it, and we can pass the different components like parent, child1, child2, and can implement similar functionality without using the similar code again and again. So this is also one of the most used coding technique for improving the performance of our React application. I hope you got to learn something new today, and if there are any questions, you can let me know in the comment box. I'll happy to reply. And that's it for today's video guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.